Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up? Welcome in, everyone. Got going a little bit earlier today. How about that? Let me get this sent out, and I gotta make sure to tweet it. What's up? Not the market. Boy, joke of the day right there. I like that one. I like that one. Well, the box I've been drawing for multiple days kept being my flip spot. This was, I guess, the other spot to consider. But my thoughts haven't changed. I still think we're going to come down and fill a lot of these gaps. Let's go to NDX, and this is the clearer picture. These gaps down here that haven't been filled yet, we are probably right in this area right now. I think we bounced a little bit, but NQ's been right into this area a little bit. But either way, we are live. What's up? How's everybody feeling this morning? Hopefully, hopefully we're doing well. Portfolio, long-term portfolio, probably not doing super well today. I had a lot of puts though, so I'm hedged pretty nicely. We'll be taking a lot of profit at the open. I was also pretty much all night, so yeah, good day. Good day for me. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens here at the open because, like I said, we're gonna be opening up way down here. This gap is gonna be so big that I'm not looking for that gap to fill, but we could look for like maybe these lows here, um, and then this spot right here. So like if we get into the gap, you look for the top of the gap to do something like that. So if we open up like here, you look for like this and this. The other thing would be if you push back up to like this area and back test. So on NQ, yeah, so on NQ, either here or maybe up here. And there's our open. All right, market officially open down 1.4%. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right, all that good stuff. I'll catch up with the chat. Let me take some profit here. Uh, yeah, I gotta try. I'm trimming puts right and left here. Where's SPY? I need to look at SPY. Bear with me here right at the open, guys. I've got to get out of some positions. 675 puts up 100% on SPY. We're going to close all of those. IWM, let me go ahead and close those. And gold. Oh, I forgot to look at gold. Oh, yes. Gold puts. I took these on the stream. I said I was taking these on the stream. There's a gap fill coming in right here. Where's the bigger picture of gold? There's a bigger picture of QQQ. I may hold on to that gold a little bit longer. All right. Sorry, I had to get a lot of profit off the table there. Okay. Uh, boom. There. Got that gap drawn on here. All right. Catch up here with you guys real fast. All right, what's up? Who else here this morning? Nancy's here. Hello, hello. Lou TV. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Vladimir, what's up, my friend? Oh, Nancy, we taking coin? Don't let me forget to come back to that. I want to come back to that. MBIS. What's up, Willie? Willie C in here. Frazzy, what's up? KB, my man. We got two KBs in here? Or is this the same? Two KBs in here. We are live on Edgeful. We're live on Wolf Trading. A little bit of everything. What's up, BB? Vladimir, there are a few factors, but in my opinion, my humble opinion, this was a technical, just a technical thing in general. You look at NDX on the daily. Well, we hit a lot of levels up there. NDX, QQQ. I mean, we just gapped up and went up like multiple days in a row. Came back, made this little bear flag, and now we're pushing down. We're fully in this gap. I expect this gap to fill, to be honest. I need to look and see what's going on here in a couple places. Oh, I also need to make sure I get this sent out. I-43 is going to be my main downside target. These are the two levels I'm working with up here. Whoa, whoa, go back. These two levels are the main levels I'm watching. I think we're going to 560. No, 540. 543, that's where I think we're going. Let me make sure I get this shared out. There it is right there. Let me retweet that. Happening now, live trading with me. I think Evan may stop by the stream today. We'll see what's going on. All right. Guys, if you are on X and you don't mind, go respond to that post or retweet it out or something. Let everybody know where I'm at. All right. I catch up with you guys. Is Meta actually strong this morning? I would rather short up here somewhere, probably 850s. Maybe in those same levels. This is going to be a tough spot because when you make this kind of move overnight, you're going to have people looking to get, you know, people looking to buy the dip. You're also going to have people that are trying to get out. NDX, we got to get this. KV, you're in the short. It's crazy. Like my brain does not want to get short after last night's move, but like I just feel like that's got to be the move. I'm not going to try to play longs anytime. Oh my gosh, my gold puts are flying. Yeah, Palantir earnings. I mean, what do you say about it though? I mean, the stock had done this into all-time highs. I don't like stocks running into all-time highs before the earnings report. Yeah, I am in gold puts. I have talked about this yesterday. I took them yesterday actually. I have 360 puts that are up 130%. I am looking for at least 360 to go in the money. You can see the level here for this gap that's still not filled. And then I drew this yesterday, so you see the kind of like triangle, kind of triangle that's now broken down out of that. So that looks beautiful. QQQ. You know, right here at the open, especially after what happened last night, very volatile. Gonna give it a few minutes and let it work itself out. I got a lot of things moving around. I was getting profit out, getting all this stuff, and all right. So KB, yeah. So here's my stance on everything. I don't get political, but I do pay attention to what affects the market because that's all I care about, right? So I keep it to that. Now, that being said, sorry, I've got 97 things going off, alerts and news. Okay, so what I want to make on what my point is on this KB. Um, couple things I think are going on here. So here's my thoughts. One, I don't care about politics. I just care about how it's going to affect the market, how the market's going to react. Two, you have this is my game theory. Okay, game theory this with me real fast, KB. The elections are tonight or today, tonight. right? This whole battle going on, the standoff between both sides blaming the other side. I, I am game theorying that it is because of the election. After the election tonight, I think they come back to the table tomorrow and we have a government funding bill by Friday. That's my game theory thought. So, are people de-risking because of it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It is the election day. What I think it's more, if I had to put a grade on it, I would say it's about 70% technical here that we're pulling back, and about 30% of de-risking continued issues. The longer this shutdown goes on, the more issues we have. The reverse repo stuff's going crazy. Some of the spreads on the bonds and the yields are going crazy because of these external factors. Yeah, so it's an interesting time right now. But we'll see what happens. But I would say 70% is just a technical correction especially when you look at the froth in the market, the breakout that we had. Here, let me go to QQQ. It's pretty clear. You had this whole consolidation, you had the huge breakout and the continuation follow through, stalled out. You came down and you kind of created this little bear flag right here. So you have a little bear flag right here. And then you need to come down. We need to fill in these gaps and go. And look who it is.
What is up? What is up?
What is up, Evan? How we doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I was looking through this little trade. If I will, well, first of all, in this Grand Cup thing, I noticed this morning that we got lumped into a bunch of teams,
Yeah, they combined some teams. I don't know what happened with that.
and they literally put us last. So they did say this was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to happen to our team or not. I don't understand what's happening for me to fully be like, all right, our team's in first or last, but I do. I want to win. Our team's in 17th. I did see. I still don't even understand how to make an account because I need to make a Trade Evade account or something.
Yeah. Well, if you go into your dashboard.
Where are you live on X? Oh, it's Edgeful. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yep. Shout out to the Wolf Trading live streams. We're doing more and more. We're doing the spaces in the live streams. Maybe you send the invite over to Will. Maybe he'll come in and hang out. Sorry if you hear the spaces in the background as well. I joined from the Wolf account.
Oh, I was about to do that. I'm glad you did.
Chat, what are we looking at, though? What are you trading? You like to trade futures on this one specifically? You can. I mean, that could be what this is.
We do a little bit of everything. It depends on the scenario. Mostly futures because it's day by day. But of course, this morning when you get a move like that, it's you get a move like that, it's like take profit. So I was in puts. I was telling the chat earlier. I was in. I had SPY, IWM, QQQ, and gold. And I closed all my SPY and IWM. I have runners left on QQQ, and I have my gold puts still. All that just based on technicals. PLTR, a lot of froth coming out of it. Look, PLTR just. I know it looks crazy down 8%, but you look at what it's kind of backtesting here. That's not a terrible spot, honestly, for it to hold. EMA's catching back up after a super frothy run. I probably won't touch it. I usually give it the little 3-day rule, as they say. Uber reported earnings this morning. A little disappointing on that. There's been multiple charts that have looked real good into earnings that have tanked it a little bit, but of course, the whole market is down, gap down today. So, all right. In our first 15-minute candle, I'm looking at this. I want to see. I have these levels here
Apple wants to
kind of play with. It would make the most sense for me would be if Apple and Meta go green first, maybe Amazon. Apple just went green right there, filling the gap. Broadcom filled the gap and rejected, so like that's what you're gonna see some of these names do. Fill the gap and then reject. Tesla back down to 450s. Boy, gold fell off a cliff. Oh, did we hit VWAP? I should have shorted that. I didn't see this VWAP. I'm gonna be patient here the first a little bit of the market. There's that gap I was talking about. So at the beginning of the stream, I talked about we'd probably open up down here in the middle of this gap, and we want to see if it either rejects here or rejects up here at this previous low. I need to adjust these levels here too. Where are we at? 10, 9 points higher. So like right here.
Yeah, not a horrible intraday move here though. It would be a shame if we went green. Everything go green? Question mark.
Yeah, I'm about to get in a short.
Oof.
I want to see if it rejects like right here and get in a short and risk set high. It's just tough this early because things will be frothy. So you have shorts that are covering their position. If anybody that was short, like I was, right there at the open, taking a lot of profit, and then you have the dip buyers in this market. There's people. Everyone has different time horizons. So the dip buyers in this market, obviously, they're looking at this as an opportunity, but they can probably dip buy more and more and more. Let's catch up with the chat here. Which VWAPs do I use? So I use here. Let me just pull it up on the screen here. I really want to. So I use VWAP, and then this right here is just normal VWAP on TradingView, but it says bands multiplier. So what that does is that gives like a one standard deviation. So you see this green one down here, and if I zoom in a little bit, you can see this. So what it does is that it gives one standard deviation to either side of the VWAP. Because when you get that far away from either side, you're either super trendy or you're gonna look to come. You see how this kind of held on this lower VWAP? This lower VWAP band is what I call it, outer VWAP band. Watch for SPX to hit this 5,800. And I don't know if we'll shoot all the way up here or not. I just want to wait and see what happens. Oh, Donald, hey, took some big losses in the fund and locked yourself out. Hey, you did the right thing though. Took a few days off. People think you have to trade every day, every hour, every move. You really don't. Sometimes you need that reset. I can't tell you how many times like I've been traveling, gone on a vacation or a work trip or something, and just been away from trading for a couple days and came back and had such a fresh perspective, just like the mental reset and all that stuff. Sometimes just locking yourself out for a day or two is good, especially if you have trouble like over trading. Kind of like get that reset. I like that. Where's that daily 90 EMA KB? Evan, you should get going on Tradeovate.
Okay, let me try and make an account here right now. But do I have to make a separate? Do I have to buy another account on top of the $35 I spent?
No, go into go into where it says dashboard.
Okay.
And it should say Tradeovate prop, and it'll have like a username and a password.
What if I X'd out of that? Do you think there's a way to get that back up?
Yeah, just go back into the dashboard. Click on the left side.
Trade of 8. Gotcha. Okay.
So you can click open Tradeovate or whatever, and then if you
Oh,
go
I
back,
see
you
it.
can
I see
just
it. I see
copy
it.
the username and the password and log in. Click on the right one that says Tradeovate prop.
Yep. Yep. I got
Chat,
it.
chat. Here's what I think I'm gonna do at one point this week. I don't like sharing P&L and all that stuff. I'm more about trades because everyone trades different sizes, different risk management, all that stuff. But what I think I'm going to do is pull up my Project X and show you guys kind of the different settings that I use. Because I think I know more and more of you guys are trying out futures. A lot of you in this chat are already trading futures, but more and more of you are getting into it. I'd love to do just a little like deep dive section at some point on the stream where I show the strategy offering. Series
Okay.
A perpetual.
So now I am in it. I am on. The ES contract is what is up right now. ES mini.
Yeah, so ES or InQ, either one. Oh, I'm tempted to short right here. This is
An ES or NQ?
on ES. Well, either one. It's 60. You're at 6,800 on SPX. So ES, that's 6,830 right now.
So if I hit sell one market, it's gonna do it.
Yeah. Yep.
Order filled. We're moving lower. The equity part is moving up.
And so the only reason I say that is because you pushed pretty hard, but you hit 6,800 a whole number. Now it's really frothy. If it goes more than a few points against you, you'd probably need to get out or have a stop loss.
Oh, it ended up losing me. Well, it said I was up and then I lost. That was weird.
It's a little too frothy right now.
I swear, but I'm so confused because it said I was up money, but I wasn't.
Well, it probably because it moves back and forth. we gotta have him figuring it out over here. This is that first area above the gap fill that I was looking at. It's this previous low
If I
right
sell
here.
market though, that means I want it to go down, right?
Yes, sell means you want it to go down. Buy means you want it to go up.
Exit at market or CCO.
Yeah, so you should be able to click. Yeah, it's exit at market and cancel all. So if you have any other orders or anything sitting there.
But I'm confused because it's like
Did you push buy or sell?
I hit sell market.
Yeah, so you were short from that spot. So that means that you have to buy it back if you want to get out. Probably should have started you on MES, which is the micro.
I'm on E mini.
Yeah, so
Oh, there's an even
every
smaller.
point, every point that you use or every point is $50.
I'm gonna blow up this account. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You get 3 free resets, by the way.
What is happening? Like
I really want to get short. Probably take a starter here. I think we're going. Yeah, 870. I'm short.
But I don't see the price on that I'm short. I'm just a little confused because the price that's moving isn't the price that I'm getting filled at.
All right. I get short right there, and I'm looking for this move right here. Trim at 802.
So if I hit buy market now, it will close my sell market position.
Yes. Where's VWAP? Right. Yeah, right there.
We're moving back up.
Don't need much size on a day like today. Well, I'm not talking to you, Evan. I'm talking in general.
I'm looking for 646 to 648. Well, still haven't trimmed yet. I probably should have, but nothing yet.
It goes over like 910. I'm gonna have to get out.
Max seven rotation. I'm looking for better risk reward value. Meta's the name. Yeah.
Would be about half gap on a lot of these things.
Ooh, hand beat around that, though.
Half gap 926 on NQ. It's a little bit higher.
About 636, 60.
What's gold doing? Oh, gold's bouncing too. Yeah, everything's probably gonna bounce here.
The banks yesterday, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, and Crypto had a long and key agreement already.
I'm just so confused because the price that it's saying my average fill price is not the price it's showing on the screen.
The price on the screen is the current price it's trading at.
But it just makes I just don't get what's happening. It doesn't make sense.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I got a lot of profits to play with today.
All I know is use code Wolf, but like I don't get these trading prop firm thingies. I don't get what's happening.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you up on stage. I added a little bit there. My average is 865 now.
So you're short? So?
Yeah, I'm short. Short on NQ, yeah. So the way I trade is I like scale in.
NQZ5, is that what it is right now?
I'm trading MNQ. I watch NQ because that's what MNQ is a derivative of. If that makes sense. The NQZ is the December contract. Dom, are you long? KB likes the short too at 860. Let's see if we can get back to like 835 first trim. Maybe a little bit early on this, but we'll see. Look, when things are moving 200 points, you don't need to put on a lot of size, guys. You can use, a couple of micros. The gap's so big it should not fill.
But right now it says the current price is 25,877, or like the thing at the top, or maybe that's what I got filled at. What's happening?
All right, let me plug in or yes. It should say. Wait, are you on NQ or yes?
Now I'm on NQ.
The NQ it should say 25.881, 880, 877.
Then what am I looking at here? Oh, I'm looking at the ask.
All right, come on in. Still a little too frothy here. Just got the first half hour, swept the orb high. Let's see if we track our way back down a little bit. Really extended from the EMAs.
Jeez, what is happening? Hey, 0 for 1 so far
Blowing
on the
your mind?
days. But like, no, this just doesn't make sense. It's not that it's blowing my mind. It's just dumb. I just don't get it. So if I hit this buy bid, am I gonna lose money?
Buy bid's gonna put a long in right below where the current. So you have bid ask, right? You have where people are selling, where people are buying. As volatile as this is, you should get filled immediately.
It is working.
Come on, drop it. Broadcom is up 1%, by the way. Meta's been pushing. Meta's back to 640. Wow, it was at 625 last night, or early this morning.
Are we not going down? Or like I can't really tell.
No, we're just hanging out.
I do not enjoy this.
Apple launching WhatsApp for Apple Watch. Oh yeah, Dom, I forgot you said you were taking spy calls. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing shoot up half gap, but I think it's going to pull in first. See if we can get back to this EMA. Come on, give me a down candle right here. Boy, ES is strong. That's Evan. Stock market news. Yeah, KB, we should have a bullish IB, but we have a gap that we shouldn't fill. I was pulling up the stats on that.
Yeah, what's Edgeful saying? Is that some Edgeful data?
Yeah, so the gap itself, 1.41 is the size of that gap. That's 71% chance that you don't fill a gap of that size. All right, shorts coming in now a little bit. There we go. Come on, get down to like 835. I have a trim sitting at 835. About 30 points.
My order got rejected. Can I only have 2 contracts?
Yeah. The rules of the COP only let you take 2 contracts. Stop though, because this thing's super frothy. Spy is still very strong. Broadcom is our strongest player so far in the big mega cap. Getting a little bit of a red candle on Meta and CrowdStrike. Google still pushing. NVIDIA is not very strong. Your other names kind of pulling back here. All right. So just keep your eye on this EMA 9, this right here, guys, if you're watching. Keep your eye on the EMA 9 catching back up there. Come on, start creating. Gosh, Broadcom is so strong. Wow, the Dow is almost. Oh, it's back into. There we go. Okay. Come on, give me that order field. My order's right here at 35.
I want to go full degen. Why can't you let me? Why do I have limits on this?
I guess for the competition. Well, with prop firms, you're gonna have a
No,
limit
I'm
of how
kidding.
much
I
you can
actually
trade. You need to go to. I mean, if you for you, it's fine just trading one or two contracts right now. They're the big ones, so as volatile as it is, like it's gonna move around real quick. For normal trading, and this is how I trade every day, I use MNQ or MES, which is the micro of the mini, so 1/10 the size. So, like, if you take 9 micros, for example, it's like taking less than 1 mini, and it allows you to like trim
I'm
and.
getting wrecked now, though. Dude, my
Yeah.
guy told me to go short now. We're at highs.
Where'd you short at?
Clearly not a good point.
I'm short at 865, and I'm gonna trim at 835. There it is. Just finished my trim.
Are you not short NQ?
Yeah.
Go
25,
ahead.
835. I just trimmed. So 30-point gain.
But it's at 25.87. I'm confused.
Are you on? I don't know what you're on. Do you see my screen, right? Its current price is 25,833.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I hate this game.
I
What are we
hate this
playing?
Pass the controller. Come on, give me 820. Let's get this next term. Did anybody get short with me? KB, you did. All right.
What is happening? I'm done. I'm gonna close this out and be like, all right, guys, I tried it. Maybe I need a. I saw someone. I was looking through the people who use code Wolf. Someone did use a reset this morning, unfortunately.
That's okay. That's what they're there for.
That's what they're there for. Well, do all of you guys here use prop firms and stuff? I'm curious what prop firms you guys use. Does everyone trade off of Tradeovate who uses prop firms? There's only like 2 things, right?
I would say there's
Ninja Trader or something.
there's a lot of them. So Ninja or Tradeovate or Project X is like a web-based one. I use Project X, so TopStep X or Project X with Tradeify. Tradeify code Wolf, by the way. No, so Washington, there is a
Wolf-X.
There is yeah. If you use Apex, it's Wolf X. It's Wolf, just Wolf everywhere else. No, so there's a competition going on, Washington. It's like a trading competition, and it's through Tradeify, and basically they give you an account and they allow you to reset that account 3 times. Now, if you do well in advance, you actually do end up getting a live account and all this stuff. There's cash prizes, all that stuff, but it's it's for fun. I see a lot of people talking about it. Evan, I think you saw it on the timeline too. A lot of people talking about it. And then people that aren't trading prop firms, a lot of them are trading on Trade or AMP, Sierra Charts, Quantower. There's a lot of different brokers out there. But if you're just getting your feet wet, kind of learning futures, trying to trade, make real money, but not risk a lot of your own capital, then prop firms is the way to go.
Yeah, use code Wolf. That's the only fact that I know. Amp, I might have a new post format for us to do each day from the Wolf account or the Wolf trading account, but it was I don't know if you saw the one that I made about the most active ETFs. That's a decent one.
Say that again?
I made a post from the Wolf trading account about the most active ETFs on the day. We should maybe do that each day. I think that's good.
Oh yeah, I saw that last night. That was a good post. I think I'm just going to close out the rest of this short. Be safe here. I got 30 points and I'm in profit a little bit. I took off more than half. Let's just move the stop down. I don't really want to go back up here.
Oh, damn.
I do want to see if ES SPX should come down about 10 points, 9 points, like right here. ES looks really strong now.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think the 50K is now 5,200.
What, 52,000?
No, 50,200.
Oh.
But it just whenever I fill something, then it ends up just shooting down right after that. Dumper. 71 people in here. Shout out. If you guys are on the live stream, make sure you give the live stream a like. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm sure if you guys are seeing this live stream, you're probably subscribed to the channel. You maybe have notifications on, but if you hit that bell button next to the subscribe button, it will give you a notification whenever we go live. Yeah, we only have 8 likes on the stream. I just gave the stream a like. Nice.
I've never heard of Speed Trader. I'm not sure what do you mean trading room located? I'm not sure what you're talking about on the trading room. I do like props a lot. You have to know the game. You have to understand the rules. You learn the rules, you develop a strategy. It can be a very good tool for you. Plus, a lot of people lose a lot of money trying to learn to trade. Futures can be wild times. Wild times. So I'd rather risk, $100 on an account that I could make, thousands of dollars in payouts off of. I'd rather risk $100 at a time or 150 or whatever. than than risking, thousands of my own capital. I mean, where else can you invest, 150 bucks and make $2,000-3,000 in a payout? If you're hearing that, it's probably because Evan was on Spaces. Like we have some of the crew is over trading on X on Spaces, so you probably heard some of the crew talking in the background over there. Come on, come down to the CMA9, get me another trim. Get out of this.
Yeah, sorry about that. Honestly, we can make it a little bit louder if you want it in the background. But yeah, that's on X Spaces. We got a whole crew. And honestly, a couple times a week, the whole crew comes on here. Even later today, they'll do it. So all this trading room, all this stuff is free. We just do the live content all the time.
Come on, shoot this thing back down. It's rejecting what I want it to. ES is a little bit too frothy still, but
I have an order sitting. We'll see if it fills. I really don't know much of what's happening though.
now once things aren't so crazy here, like in the first hour or two of the market, maybe in the afternoon, maybe this afternoon, Evan, if we do a little screen share exercise.
The only thing is, I'm a little afraid to. By the way, people, we went from like 7 likes up to 12 to 13. So shout out to you
Let's
guys.
go.
I'm a little afraid to like share my screen and then something's gonna happen. Does it matter that the account number for Trade Evade is up here?
It shouldn't. Nobody can really do anything with that.
And like, it's not real money. I don't care. But I did put some stuff behind it.
I think there's a setting I think you can actually hide it.
Stock market fear and green index is back down into extreme fear.
ES getting it's going to test that previous day's low. That's another report we'll look at here in 10 minutes when we get the IB set. We'll look at some of these other reports. One thing I'm thinking about right now that's probably going to happen. Looks like we're flagging out here, by the way. Outside days. So we have a bearish outside day, which means we opened up. There's an illustration down here.
How far off of all-time highs is SPY right now?
Hold on, I'll get there.
Yeah.
So here's the visual. So you open up down here below the previous day's range, you usually come back up and touch it. Now, if we go back to the statistics on this, so this is for like NQ, for example, 69% of the time, you're going to at least come back and touch the previous day's low. Doesn't mean it happens every time, but more times than not, right? 69% of the time. So if you take the trade 10 times, it'll work 7. SPY, same statistics. 69% of the time, you're going to come back and touch the previous day's low. So what does that look like? Here's my SPY chart. You can convert this to ES, whatever. We opened up down here. Here's previous session low right here. So you see yesterday's low. So 69% of the time, you're going to come back and touch that. So that's probably what you look for, and then you look for that to reject for the next trade. I'm probably going to get stopped out of this current trade, which is fine because I've already locked in profit, so it'll be a green trade either way. Lilly and Novo nearing a deal with the White House for weight loss drugs is on the wire. Yeah, I think I'm about to take off the rest of this and just see what happens, but I already have my risk set and I can't lose on this trade, so we're okay. Looks like we want to push higher here first, though. Where would that previous day, where's that previous session? Oh, that's much higher. I don't know if we're going to get there on NQ. We could. Crazier things could happen. But that's where I would like, SPX is going to give you the clearest version, so turn off some of this stuff. It's too much stuff on the screen. All right,
I,
so here's
I
the
just
clear
made the
view.
other post, or I would.
Right there, previous session low, back test. So like on the daily, this is going to look like a gap on the daily. So you're probably going to touch this on SPX, ES, SPY, and then you see if you reject there. So what is that? 6820 if you're on SPX. On ES, it's 6850. I think this is going to go ahead and take me out, and then we'll look to try it again a little bit higher, maybe 930s on NQ. That's kind of the next area I have. Let me see what that looks like over here to the left. $940s, maybe 910, where this little tweezer happened. Yeah, 910. The video's struggling a little bit here. Yeah, I don't want this to go over like 887. It's GS. Did they report or something? Goldman Sachs. Oh, look at that. So Goldman Sachs coming off of all these, you have all these EMAs and SMA support right here. Gap down, catch support, and just engulf all of these candles. Are the banks doing well? Is that what's pushing us up on on ES more? Yeah, banks. Look at banks here. XLF. Banks super strong this morning. Everything else down. Banks very green. Energy's not helping. It's banks. Tech still down 1.28%, even though Nasdaq's up a little bit higher than, or down less, I should say, would be the term. For 5 minutes, we get that the IB set. We should break the IB high today, and then from there we can look to take a trade maybe for the retrace. Interesting. Right where I wanted to get short, we at least stopped and had an issue here. But I know this level is important, whether it continues through it or not. I think we're going to push up here and stop me out. Let me put my stop up a little bit higher, 92. So I got 30 points on half of it. Yeah, this is going to take me out. There it goes. Yep. All right. Do I have to reshort right here? Where is this? 834. Three minutes that IV sets. We see if we, what I want to see, and KB knows this, I want to see this IB set and then just get a wick through it, and then we crush and we go back down to the retrace point. We may have to get in now, but this is what I'm waiting on. So you got half gap. This 50% is half gap and previous session low on ES right there. That's a rejection spot that I would also look for if we can get that. Eli Lilly is flying. All right, tough call here. 2 minutes, 1 minute actually. We get that first hour. The other thing you could look at is getting long down here for that first hour high to break. We should stay above here at this point today, and we should take the IB high. If you want to get long, your targets, yeah, 926, 930. And obviously IB high 9 or 894 right now. 910 was a big spot. Looking back at this like tweezer and stuff from the other day. Really, still really strong though. You haven't seen any like powerful sells now. I've seen Nvidia dropping. Nvidia, this is why I continue to think I want to short it back down into the range a little bit. Nvidia's super weak here. Your biggest player in the market. All right, I scalped back into the short. Come on, get me back down to that EMA 9 we haven't even touched yet. I think ES SPX, I think you're going to get this SPX back test at some point, 6800 magnet. You may have to go here first, but if you come here, then you target that most likely. It's still super frothy though. A little shooting star there, kind of inverted hammer at the top. KB, you doing anything? Willie, where's 7-2 offsuit? Where's he been? That guy would come in the chat and just crush it.
Yeah, definitely not crushing it on this standpoint today. Although I have these orders now I'm actually red on it a little bit. I'm just messing around.
That's kind of what you got to do to get started. Just kind of figure it out. Some accounts are good for that too. Like some prop firms give you a practice account as well.
Isn't this all kind of just practice accounts though?
I mean, there's levels. There's some that's like just a straight up practice accounts. There's not going to be like any like crazy rules. Like doesn't matter how much you lose or anything. On the evaluation or combine accounts, like evaluation accounts, you obviously you do have rules where you can violate and lose the account. Which once again you're losing. You know, whatever. Apex is probably the cheapest. I think you can get like 70% off right now with that code WolfX. It's whatever their best discount is. Well, we need a big red candle. Big red candle. Like Nvidia is just leaking. That's why I think we're going to continue to come down. There we go. Now watch out. First time you touch the MA9 on a strong uptrend, you might have some buyer step in here. You really need to break through this quickly. Yeah, the daily 9 EMA is tough too. So you're sitting right on it on NQ. The good thing is NDX is above it, so you probably come back down to it. It's about 40 points, 50 points lower. SPX high of day, basically daily 9 and the back, so that looks even better. Well, you did basically touch the 21 at the low. That's a tough spot to be in. Let's go back down to that 835 spot again. Where's NQ? 836. All right, so the first hour of the market did set. You have a high probability of taking out this high. So really, you probably look to buy dips down here or down here, and that would be your target. If we could get back to like even back down here, I would probably look to take that. As much as I don't really want to take longs. Nvidia though, Nvidia is a problem. Your biggest player in the whole market is about to take out the low again. Everything else is pretty strong actually. Amazon coming back down pretty hard. Just back into VWAP though. Meta's bouncing on VWAP. Netflix is getting a nice little pump here. Broadcom still at the highs. Yeah, there's your EMA9. Look, buyers showed up. You're probably going to go take out the IBI. Did you come touch it again? Once you take the high, then you can look for that retrace back to here. So that's the two big probabilities are you take this, and once you take this high out, then you retrace back to here. Those are the two biggest probability moves. Good eye on that daily 9 there, KB. Caterpillar's having an investor day today. They're moving on this. They're down. No reaction. Yeah, look at ES is super strong. They're buying these banks back. XLF, very strong. What else is healthcare? Some of the safer names. There we go. Come on down. So really, I would love for it to time up where like maybe we come into this on NQ at the same time that ES comes into this. See a buy reaction. Because I got back in quickly. I'm looking for that 836 again. And then down here. Is that like 812? You could probably go long right there. Still holding the MA9. Yeah, I think this thing's too strong to try to keep shorting just yet. You probably could have bought that dip for the IB high break, but it's just not enough of a dip for me. What are you guys doing? Are you guys watching any other names? All right, I'm super focused on this trade right here, and then I'm gonna start spreading out into some other stuff. Broadcom coming back in a little bit. Netflix still strong. Netflix looks good. Meta backtest of the EMAs and VWAP with a nice buy reaction, but it's right at yesterday's close. Apple's kind of just hanging out. Oh, now Exxon and Energy is getting a pop. So that's going to keep pushing SPY up, but tech's still weak. Google slightly higher high, almost filling the gap. I think the short may be a little bit later in the day. Yeah, you should probably take out the IB high. We'll just wait. That was a brutal stop out while ago. I could have stayed in that original trade. PNG Solutions? I don't know this one. I don't know this company. Boy, that's a messy. There's nothing really wrong with this chart. It's just really messy. Yeah, I don't know what they do. Semiconductors? Yeah, I don't know anything about this company. But yeah, look, we held the 9. Yeah, I don't know PNG Solutions now. Bitcoin crypto, I think looks just awful, for being honest. I think it just looks awful. All right, coming into the previous day's low. Look right there, SPX. There's the daily 9, previous day's low. I want to see if this rejects. Probably short ES right there. Crypto looks god awful to me, by the way. Frizzy, you're in the Googs. Oh, Google new high day. Did it fill and filled the gap? The overnight gap's right there, and then the full gap I don't think fills. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a starter, as crazy as that sounds. I really don't want to do this, but I would rather InQ go ahead and take this IV high. But I really think we can get back down here. If we can get down to like 820. It's still too frothy, but just because ES got to what I wanted it to. Where's SPX? Yeah, previous session low, previous day's low, 50%. That's half gap. QB is getting long. I don't blame you for playing the like if you want to take the long shot, you look for this to break 910 and 926, 930. It kind of looks like a flag. I don't hate that trade either. I'm willing to try it again here and probably one more time higher. But I'm back in it. Oh. Definitely helps to have a lot of profit to play with. But it is really trendy. But there's previous days low on ES, I think. Let's go, JP. Get that short. KB could be right though. The thing is this is what makes me think it's still short. Even though NQ didn't take out the IV high yet. Like none of these candles have closed above my level yet. But previous day there's half gap and previous session low. So previous day's low and half gap. It says session low because it goes by RTH. All right. Get through this 9, get me down to here, like 825. It'd be like a 60-point trade. I feel like I haven't gave up on PvP's playing Counter-Strike over there or FIFA.
I am editing a podcast episode a little bit, trying to get a clip going.
I'm just gonna risk high of day actually here because the S rejected. 10-point risk to make 60 on the first trim. Come on, accelerate. Oh, don't hold the 9. Yes, come on, accelerate. Come on, give me 820 or 825. See 81 of you guys on the Wolf Trading YouTube. Shout out to all of you guys. Come on, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Fill me. Give me this 60-point trade right here. Let's make some money on the stream this morning. Where's it in Q? It's going to be right on that level, isn't it?
I'm all out 80 points. $800 on 3 accounts. That's a beautiful morning. Could have been a really great morning, but
Jordy might be in the similar short to what I'm in.
Angelo's. But I'm gonna make sure I make my money.
Or did he long? He may have longed. I don't know.
You can hear him?
Slightly could hear him in your background just there.
I got one
Come
of
on,
my
come on.
one of my orders filled.
I want ES to come back down to like 31. If you're on ES,
No, this is
30,
NQ.
31. If you're on NQ, 825 is where I'm trimming. I actually threw a short on that Gold Cup account on ES. That's why I'm kind of got too much stuff going on right now. It's tough to even focus on that one because I'm trading my regular accounts over here. I've got 2 accounts copy trading on this short right here. I'm taking off half. So we hit this 825. Just hit my order. I want 60 points. Just hit my order right here, please. 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 No. No. Go back down. No. What are you doing? You know how close that was? 2 points away? Get back down there and touch that EMA 21, 21, 21. There it is. Boom. 60-point gain. All right. Next target. Yeah, let's trim at VWAP. You see 808. I like 803. Actually, let's go 805, which is a whole number. That's 80 points. We do stop break even. Come on, drop it. Drop it low, girl. Oh, come on. Yeah, 805. That 80-point trade. Yeah, VWAP's at what, like 802, 803? KV, that's what I'm front running that at 805. Come on, give me order filled. Breathe on it. 805.
All right.
Oh, that's brutal.
2K now.
Made 2K. Let's go, Evan. Team Wolf.
Team Wolf.
Come on. Come on, ES. Come on down. ES is playing out exactly how I wanted it to, and that's why I have that confluence for the NQ short. You're really not going to fill me at 805? Come on. Say order filled. Do you see how close this is? There it is. Okay. 80-point gain. Taking off. I'm out more than 2/3 now of this trade. That ES trade that I'm kind of taking on the side. I'm not really calling it out. That one's on the challenge. Team Wolf over on Tradeify. That one I am up 13 points. Let's go, Evan. Evan, I think you're already better than like 80% of traders. Thanks, Tommy.
Do we go long now?
I don't blame. No, not yet. Look, wait for this. If you go to SPX, you reject previous day's low, you go back to the whole number where the gamma support is, 6,800 SPX. That's where I think we're going next. And we just felled the 30-minute orb high. So SPX, well, it's like right here. Actually, 804 could hold, but I think you're going to get a wick down to 6,800. But this is a beautiful example of previous session low and half gap. You see both of those right here, 50%, and you see previous session low, both right there. Take your shot at it. You got tight risk, and you retrace back down to the next spot. My next trim is 100 points, I guess. We do have VWAP here to worry about, but I really think ES is going to finish this move. All right, and send some updates over in the Discord. NVIDIA kind of got a little head and shoulders set up here. Broadcom's still pretty strong. Walmart's having a good day comparatively. Safer name, I guess. I have my final trim. I think you could hold right here, but I really want to see just finish it. The video looks bad. We're getting a video on the 5-minute here. So what I have is this, and this. And you kind of have this little H right here. Oh, I just hit the fill on ES. Hit my order on that.
I just don't get what's happening because I went to go sell the market again, and maybe I just didn't change something, and then I'm automatically down 1,000 points, instant second.
All right, 100-point gain in Q. I am out 90% of my position.
I just don't get it.
GG's, no re. Shout out Maple Stacks. What a trade. What a trade. Where does this crater to? Back to 730? How beautiful was that read on SPX, guys? Shout out Edgeful for that data as well. Good point, KB. Oh, this thing looks like it wants to crater. Oh my gosh. Spies on VWAP last support right here. SPX, if it doesn't hold 6,800, that gets ugly fast. Boy. All right. How much different does that 15-minute chart look now? All right, if you're in the short, you should be covering. JP, I don't blame you though. I was gonna say that I don't blame you at all. That was a quick. It was tough because like right here you're holding this EMA 9, and your statistics tell you that you probably take the high. But the biggest thing on if we look at ES, I mean, just look how close this came. So I mean, a tick away, close enough, but touching that previous session's low and going, you see the 50% here. These are all Edgeful indicators, by the way, guys. If you have Edgeful, these indicator, I mean, I have this gap fill 2.0. Andre put me on game the other day with this and this ultimate reversal setup. These are my two. These are both newer ones. These are my new favorite ones, and then just the IB. That's what I've turned on right here. Boy, it really makes, and you can do gap fill by session too. That one I like a lot, but boy, we're printing some money with Edgeful this morning. Shout out to them. This was the statistic that we looked at. So 69% of the time, you're going to reverse back to the previous day's range. Remember, I showed the look of this earlier. Bearish day, reversal back up. So we open down here. Whatever you do in the morning doesn't matter. You push up and you see yesterday's low. You come touch yesterday's low. Normally, once that happens, you do reject. So that's the that's why I that's why I was watching for ES to hit this. Or if you look at SPX, same thing. Go look at the previous day's low right here. There's the previous day's low. There's touch. You look for that push and then that rejection. And then now you see what happens here. We do still have bullish first hour statistics, bullish IBs. Holding above 6,800 SPX is a good sign right here as well. That's crazy. Made a little extra money on that ES as well. And the other. I need to tweet out that statistic here in a minute. I'll tweet this out for everyone. Buy bounced right off of VWAP too. So this is where you think about maybe trying to get long for the IB break. Where's NQ? Look at that level I drew. Oh no, did I draw an extra one? No. Under this, I have to think that we're headed back down here. But it's tough when you get, it could be really choppy. Once you get a big move down like this, today could be really like whippy and choppy as things figure itself out. I would expect probably this to continue. It's sitting in the runners here. See if this still rejects. Yep, that's
All
a
right.
heavy rejection right there. Beautiful. Evan, are you still in your trade?
No, I closed it. I have no idea what's happening. This is fake. This is just not real. But now I just clicked buy bid.
And Nick, you're getting long
On the
there?
opposite way, long, yeah, but it got me long at 25.783 for some reason. All right.
Did you buy more than you had to close?
No, I meant to get long, but it just got me long at a lower price. I'm like, all right, it says I'm up.
What are you long on? ES or NQ?
Thank you. All right, I'm just playing with fun tokens. That's about what's happening. So clearly,
Just
I'm
think
not going
about
to
this.
win.
This is what futures traders actually do with real money. Think about that.
What are you guys doing with yourselves?
Watching their account go back and forth. So here's the key. If ES loses right here, where I've drew this yellow line, 6800 SPX, ES loses that, it's actually about 5 points lower. About right there. ES loses that, this is going to get really ugly, in my opinion. NQ already looks like it wants to get ugly because it couldn't hold what it needed to. It's still sitting just above these highs, though. If it accepts any lower than this on like this candle or the next one, then just look out below. Meta lost VWAP and came back down pretty hard. So did Tesla, back testing it. CrowdStrike's weak. Google, Amazon back under. You could probably add back to that short right there, honestly. Broadcom's losing it. Yeah, I think we're going much lower. It's just my opinion. What's gold doing, guys? Y'all looked at gold? Oh, gold had a nice bounce. Gold might be the most bullish asset in the whole market. Yep, I think you're going to rug back down here. I'm so tempted to add back to that short. Watch, let's go to SPX and just watch this level right here. One minute chart. It happens. It definitely happens. I've been run over plenty of trades, but I'm pretty good about sizing and adding in. I just had a contact fall out of my eyeball.
It's rough.
I'll toss it back in, see if that works. Trump SNAP benefits. SNAP benefits will only be given with Democrats opening the government. This is this True Social post. Sorry, I'm making sure I get that posted. All right, keep your eyes on this level on SPX, guys. We'll go back to the 5-minute here. If this flushes, I mean, even the retest, it could get really ugly. But yeah, I appreciate the kind words there, Captain Mario. Yeah, I go on little runs. You know, I have my losses. I take losses. The last few weeks, though, have been very, very kind to me. 50% luck, 20% skill. Isn't that what they say, Evan?
Oop, trying to find my way back. Oh, I was unmuted that whole time. Part of it is love of the game, you know?
Yeah. %5 concentrated power of will. And 100% love of the game. I haven't heard that song in forever. What time is it?
It is 11:10 p.m. Eastern. Honestly, I've been more distracted this morning. It's actually been pretty tough.
Yeah, and when I get going, I mean, especially on a day like today, a morning in general, and a day like today, a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts all at once. It's tough to
The
be
problem
like,
is I'm also trying to learn how to trade at some point on this thing, and I have no idea what is happening on this thing. On paper, I'm up to 53.5 now. I don't think what I'm looking at is real. It just doesn't feel like what's corresponding with what you're saying.
Look, here's my oh, hold on, how do I hide this?
I need to close this out, but it's nice to look over here and it's up. Yeah, you guys suck. I'm up 3.5K.
Whatever, I don't care. Here's what ES looks like right now. So I'm short right here. And I'm gonna try to get a trim down here at 821. One NQ. Let's get 750, 742, 730, that area. Just watch and see if this candle like closes under this or back over on SPX. But yeah, here's my trade evade for the competition account that I'm just kind of messing around with. I'm up 2,500 bucks. 2,000 bucks. Okay. Is this what yours looks like, Evan?
What are you on?
I'm actually on ES, but this is the trade of 8 one. If I click on NQ, it looks like this.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Skylar, I did sign up for Truth Social. I follow like 3 people and I have 0 posts. But I do just because, I mean, when a Truth Social post moves the market, like I had to sign up.
I don't know. I just put in my sell order towards the top of the day, and I'm not going to look at this again.
What is my portfolio doing? Pretty okay. Well, combined as the equities obviously not having the best day. Where are we at? QQQ 825 puts her in the money. Here's the other thing, IndieX is right back in that gap. I really think this gap can start to try to fill today. Wow, that stopped right at this half gap. Here's the other thing. Watch if IndieX stays under this level. Back into this box, you start traversing it. Guys, remember, if you're using prop firms, code Wolf. Get you the best discount out there. If you're off a lot today on your normal accounts, not a bad day to lock up that profit. Maybe go try to add another account onto the repertoire. Yeah, if you want Apex, so Apex is its own thing. A lot of people like Apex. A lot of people use Apex. Apex will allow you to trade up to like 20 accounts at once. Most prop firms limit you to like 5. You can have up to 20 accounts and like copy trade and all that stuff. Really spread out that risk and leverage. So I mean, just think if you make $100 on 20 accounts, I mean that's $2,000, right? So that's part of what Apex does. They have rules that you really need to read and pay attention to, but they're the most affordable option that I'm aware of, at least. Apex, I mean, I think for like 30, as low as like $37, maybe you can get accounts over there. So Wolf X is over there at Apex as well. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. We've got over 1,800 subscribers now. The crew we'll have the whole crew live this afternoon, by the way. I think Logical may come on with us today. We'll see. He said it depends how his day's going, but may have Logical come on, share some market thoughts, get a different perspective around some other names and different trades, a different trading style. And then, of course, me, Jordy, Evan will probably stop by, KC, Amajamo. We get the crew on there. Rizzo hasn't even woken up yet, by the way. You can't go long until Rizzo wakes up. At least that's what they tell me. Notice we're still holding this level. We have not lost the 6,800 yet. Starting to get some bottom wicks though. See if we get continuation or if these EMAs right here catch up and hit us and we greater.
Okay, make sure you like the stream. Yeah, I agree. I can subscribe.
Yeah, the leaderboard, you can see the leaderboard. I'll see if I can pull it up here in a second.
But I don't think it updates in crazy real time. Like I think it will update after the close or something.
No, it does. It does update pretty quickly. Like your trade has to be closed, but it does update pretty quickly.
Yeah.
The weird thing is they like combine these teams, so it's like we're on a team with like a bunch of people.
Noobs.
We're not in last place anymore. It's good news. Team Bull, Jadon, last place. Rips is in first place right now. Rocket Scooter's in third. I don't know who Lab is. Where's Big Daddy Max? They're in 11th. But it's all about the community. It takes the top 20 people from your team.
Team rankings. Okay, yeah, where are we? I was looking in the wrong place.
Select the team at the top, and then it'll give you team rankings.
Oh, so we're second to last. That's us, right? We're not even in the first thing. We're in like a plus area. Jeez.
Yeah. We're
We're deep in the plus.
17. We're number 17 out of 18. But they combined us, so it's not just our team anymore. So we're teamed up with these other guys, whoever they are. Let's see. Got some killers on our team, though. Let's go. I got to get back up here in the top 20. Where's my... Yeah, let's rug this market down and then see if I can get back in the top 20. All right, the candle closed below 6,800 SPX. I expect this thing to go back down like 12 points pretty quickly here. I'm getting ready to take another trim on the runners that I have left. Let's see. Well, we might just go pivot point to pivot point here, huh? Yeah, there's the leaderboard. Where's Team Minx? Did she get lumped in with somebody?
They should have put up some Minx. She did, but I think she was with a small.
There it is, AW and Minx.
AW and Minx, whatever.
Let's see. I know Joseph Duff. This guy, he's in our Discord. He's from Arkansas too. Great guy. He used to live in my hometown. Actually,
Arkansas.
That's so
Really?
funny.
It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
I've met like 3 people in the Discord that are. You know who else is from Arkansas? Guy comes on our future show that we're doing this afternoon.
Gov?
Remember Panda? It's TWI Futures now.
Yeah.
J Money is what we call him.
Oh, J Money does sound familiar.
He's from Arkansas. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, programming note. So here in about 20 minutes, I've got to get off this stream because I've got to do the Tesla deep dive show over on Wolf Financial. Unless Evan's going to go do that. I don't think he is, though. This afternoon, we're going to go live again with the whole crew. Special guest, Logical, hopefully coming to join us. And then at 3 p.m., Power Hour, the future show that we were doing, like dark and early, as Jordan called it, super early on those on Tuesday mornings. We're going to start doing that during the day. Tuesdays is kind of the plan at Power Hour, so like 3 p.m. So Gov, Nara, Smooth, J Money, who I was just talking about, Trader Tammy coming on the stream this afternoon. Tammy was mad at me last week. We were trying to get organized to launch it last week, and it just didn't work out. But she'd done all her makeup, she got all ready. She sent me a picture. She was like, "I was so ready for the stream today." I was like, "Don't worry, we got you next week." We got Trader Tammy coming on today. Let me go back to the chart here. There's your back test. So candle closed below 6,800. Your back test rejected. Now you're looking for follow through. If you close the candle back up here, it invalidates. Especially if it gets up here but you
Yeah,
are
we gotta get in the
still.
top 20.
Whom?
Me and you, both of us.
Well, I'm trying, dude. I'm not far off. If I close out this trade right now, I'm like right there on our team. Where's our team at? Oh, well, I need another $1,000 to catch up. Here's page
You
2.
don't make it all back in one trade.
No, yeah, you can't. And I'm not really like fully. It's hard because I'm not really fully. There I am. I'm 47 right
Listen,
now.
I know that this is fake money. We're playing with the real money. This is the backup. That I'm not. Don't worry. I get that.
Yeah, that's what's tough for me is like I'm trading 4 funded accounts over here that I'm actually making money on. Let's see. In this current trade that I just took, that I'm up 130 points on right now. I have that copy traded between 2 accounts as well. So come on, KB, rock it. Come on, yes, rock it. Spy is sitting on view up. The video looks like it's about to break the lows. Sitting at low of day. What else is there anything else weak, guys? Palantir's back under view op. Tesla coming down. Tesla's down 3.5% now. Meta gave most of it back. Oh, Broadcom is just bleeding out. Okay, that's a positive sign for our shorts. Don't like how strong energy is, Exxon. Apple is ripping faces. What is that?
Ooh, I don't even know what's happening. This guy's saying rugged. Is it just right now,
Apple's
or has it been going?
the last 20 minutes or so. But the last candle just ripped up. It's over to it's at 271. Here, I'll pull it up on the screen. Here's what AAPL. Look at this 15-minute. I'm sorry, 5-minute candles here.
Oh, you know.
They just took out yesterday's high on Apple, Evan.
What comes after yesterday's high?
Probably the midday highs. 272.80, that area. 272.50, somewhere up there. 272.50 makes the most sense because it's an option strike. All right, I'm going to take a little trim here in just a second. 200 point or 150 point gain. I should probably just take it there. What's up, Colin? Colin finally showing up. Colin, did you just roll out of bed? What's going on, brother? Yeah, KB, that was a clutch little call out that you put in the chat. I tell you what, we all trade better on this stream because of you guys in the chat. Like, I monitor a lot of things all at once, but as a unit here, we can monitor even more. So like KB seeing daily 9, I'm watching GAX and gamma levels on SPX and about 9 other charts. Like, you guys in the chat, you guys help me out, you help each other out. We're all in this together, right? And we all cheer for everyone.
Together.
Getting a little popski there off the uh-oh. They hold it right there. That may be the end of the line.
You know what's crazy? We gifted like 40 subs and Colin didn't get one.
Oh, yeah, the membership? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm closing out that ES short because it held this and it's back over 6,800. Even though that's right where it needs to reject.
So look, I enjoy it's like, for me not having a single clue of what I'm doing. This competition's actually I kind of enjoy it, so it makes it a little bit of competitive for me. You know, like it got me in the door. Now this platform does not make sense. What's happening? But I'm having fun while doing it.
It's honestly probably a better way to learn since it's competition. It's fun, but you're learning at the same time. All right, you need to reject right here, right now. Midpoint of the orb. This needs to reject the EMAs and get back under. Otherwise, this is gonna go back up higher. NVIDIA buying up off the low a little bit, but a lot of these big names still look bad. Maybe you get a relief bounce and then you short the next pop. I know, right here in the middle is where people take too many trades and get chopped up. And then they have to go use Code Wolf to reset their account. Nancy, you forgot to remind me. Dadgummit. Oh my gosh. Coinbase. 325 reject. Oh. Coinbase probably going to 300, isn't it? 303. Wow. Oof. Yeah, but you didn't remind. I told you like an hour and a half ago. I told you to remind me to go look at coin. So it was right there at the. It was right there at the open. Coin just broke IV low. Oh man. What's Bitcoin down to? Oh, Bitcoin 1025. Uh-oh. Evan, just look away for a second. Good Lord. All right, this is looking like you get a couple candle bounce, probably come back to 800. Maybe you get rejected there. This is looking like you held the right spot to go higher. This could do that, yeah. KB off to work. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's going below 100K. I've been on that train for a while. I was saying that up here though. I was saying that during this. I think we're coming back into like the 80s personally. I think we're coming down here. Ethereum, I cautioned everyone on this day. Back test of all this again. Sloping down 50 moving average on simple. All right, I'm just going to close out probably the rest of my NQ short here. Let's see if we can get the rejection down. I think I just want to kind of get out. This still looks bad though. All right. Something about closing airspace. Golly. Oh, he's dying. Something about closing airspace. The U.S. Department of Transportation. Wonder if we're getting a fall on airline stocks. Sorry. Are airline stocks falling? Where's my airline list? Oh, there it is. They reacted to the news, but they're already down a lot. Here you go, Evan. PZZA is getting speculation. Oh my gosh, look at this candle as soon as I click on it. PZZA pizza. It's Papa John's.
There was something about Pizza Hut maybe selling itself. Maybe it's some pizza sympathy.
I think there's speculation of well, what Yum Brands was talking about selling Pizza Hut. There's a takeover note on Papa John's from somebody. Yeah, I'm fully out. I closed the rest of my NQ. Fully out. I will wait. I am good where I'm at. Is gold bouncing all the way back? Oh yeah, gold doing well. We held that spot. Now you got to wonder, does gold come like back test and then reject? That's a big key level right here, though. Interesting.
What does our later in the day look like? What does the rest of this spaces stuff look like?
Just tests. I just have Tesla.
We have nothing else later today, too?
No,
No, you guys really just
No.
have future shows and stuff. Nothing else.
the future show. I think they're going to talk about Clear Edge this afternoon too, after the bell.
Okay.
I think.
You could be on that if you. Oh, I guess that's most important.
You know what else we have today, Evan?
What do we have today? AMD earnings.
AMD Super Microcomputers, ANET, Rivian, Tempest, ALAB, Toast, Amgen, ATOS. And this is a big day. for a lot of people's portfolios around our. Look at this Papa John's candle. Whoa.
You know,
I
it's an
don't
interesting
disagree
one.
with you. What'd you
Yeah,
say, Evan?
what was she saying?
Oh, I was saying like the 107 area that was like support multiple times. It was the 200-day. There was like multiple levels of support that broke, and then all this institutional buying people were talking about, and it wasn't able to hold. She's claiming that we're headed into a bear market. A lot of the Bitcoin traders I know, not the maxis that just everything is always bullish and just always buy it. Not that line of thinking, but the actual people that like trade in and out. A lot of them are calling for a little bear market in crypto. They're saying the cycle is over. And what has Hims done this morning? Gave it pretty much all back to break even, huh?
Yeah, and Palantir's down too,
This
right?
was
I mean, I
crazy.
know
Yeah, well,
maybe
Palantir got just smoked. Like I had my beer glass on here for it to come down to yesterday, and it just happened a little bit later than I wanted it to. I'm still very interested in this rejection right here. What I'm still very interested in. Why am I? I got tagged somewhere. Paper Games just tagged me in a Walmart chart.
pizza buyout structure for joint Apollo deal set in motion. Okay, so I see that headline now.
Where are we reshorting in Q? I would rather reshort it under like 735, 720. Down here, I'd rather reshort it down here. What I'm really watching is this SPX.
Is this auto going to close it out at the end of the day?
I think it will, but you need to don't do that.
And I may just leave it to the close and be like, all right, during power hour, just ran this. Oh, not filled.
What I do is I use what's called an ATM strategy. So like right where it says sell ass, there's the thing that says ATM that I always set up. So what it does is it has an automatic take profit and an automatic stop loss. So like if you entered right here, for example, 631, you could do 10 points on either side to where it will either go like if it goes up 10 points, it'll stop you out. If it goes 10 points in your favor, it'll take your profit, and then you can drag those little lines on the screen. Why did Reddit crash so much after earnings? Well, it hit which day did it have earnings? Hop back up. It hit the 50-day. It filled this. This is a gap fill and the 50-day. This rejection makes sense here, honestly. And I don't know. I mean, part of it probably has to do with the fact that it did this. But I don't know. I didn't really look into the rest of Reddit yet. You know what you can do? You can go to our friends over at Earnings Hub. If you use code Spaces, there's still a discount going on, by the way, but there's a lot of free stuff here. Reddit AI summary. This is what I like. Oh, I don't want to listen to the call. I want to read it. Market uncertainties, self-serve advertising limitations, user experience challenges. Okay, so they're basically saying they have a heavy dependence on advertising revenue in their business model, and there's ad spending and market conditions right now are a little bit interesting. That's what they listed as a negative there. Let's see what the actual numbers were. Revenue was a beat. EPS was a really nice beat. I didn't see the forward guidance or dive into any of that a little bit further, but maybe I put that on the homework list. But from a technical structure, this looks like it's going down here. Looks like it's going to drop another $35. But you have to think when a name is up this much, coming back down is not like it should be expected in a lot of names. There are a few names that are just crazy bullish, like game-changing type of names, like a Palantir, like a Hood. But not every stock's going to do that. Even you see a lot of these. What's Quantum doing? What's Rigatoni doing today? Had a bad day yesterday, another bad day today. UBT is another one of those. I think they had earnings. Yeah, that one looks the worst. IONQ, I think, reports tomorrow. Down another almost 4% after a terrible day yesterday. Lost to 50 moving average. You're going to see a lot of these stocks with pre-revenue, no real earnings or anything yet. They're a little over the skis, as we say. So on my ATM strategies, I don't really pay that much attention to what the actual number is. So for example, you can put on NQ, you can put 25 points on there for a stop, or and 100 points for a take profit. The only thing I want when I enter the trade is I want that bracket put on my chart. So if I enter a trade, for example, right here, if I went short right here, I want some kind of stop loss up here and some kind of take profit down here. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag those to where it actually makes sense. So I would probably drag to right here, and my stop loss I would probably drag above these highs, right? So I'm just going to adjust it. The point that I want is I want it on there. So that way, if I enter the trade, something crazy happens, my internet goes out, my power goes out, I have an emergency, I got to run out the door, whatever. Worst case scenario, I get stopped out or I take some profit somewhere. I want, no matter what trade I'm in, I want a bracket around it. Come on, SPX. Just lush it.
For the Tesla space, do you go in there for 2 hours with Jarcy, or do you just do 1.5?
It's about an hour and a half-ish.
Okay.
An hour and a half.
You normally go for Jarcy. How many do you how'd you do last time?
I don't remember. The guy wasn't available. We had the conversation is great no matter what, and then there's just a lot of people excited to get into those pre-revenue companies. It's basically tokenized shares of the private companies like SpaceX and XAI and some of those other. I mean, they have Anduril. I think they have a ton of different options, but obviously the space we talk about is basically everything Elon. It's called Tesla Deep Dive, but it's everything Elon, right? Everything he's doing, Neuralink, all that stuff. And so what Jarcy does for a bunch of companies, including some of these private Elon companies, is
we keep going. I'll let you finish. I'll let you land the ship, and then I can ask
yeah. No, I was just gonna say. So what they do is they go find people that own private shares, and they purchase these, and then they basically tokenize them. So retail people like you and I, if we want to get a piece of, if we want some SpaceX as an investment, if we want some XAI or something like that, we can actually buy these tokenized shares on there as an investment. So not investment advice, Jarcy. friends over there that have set this up. Smart people too. Like one of the guys went to like MIT, and the other guy's like he was part of the development team at Uber for like several years, and then has moved into this as well. So, anyways, what were you gonna say, Evan?
What's the tweet gonna be? You're posting it from the Wolf account under the spaces, right?
Yeah, which I need to post. I'm glad you said that. I need to post this right here.
Yeah, I am curious on what the post it's gonna be like.
I'm gonna make a post right now with these Edgeful statistics. Actually, I'm gonna.
Does Wolf have like a code for Jarcy, or is it just like a platform?
It's a platform. It's free to sign up and check it out. So it's not like a.
Nice.
I got a nice little explainer chart here that I'm going to put beside this tweet. And let's do this right here. It's a pretty good viewpoint of that, right?
Yeah. Shout out Edgeful. If you guys are watching this on the Edgeful YouTube or X channel, you should make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're on the Edgeful X, which I did see a couple comments from X, shout out. You should engage with the content. Give this stuff a like. Comment stuff below when you enjoy it. Clearly, you're enjoying the live streams. Edgeful's passionate about bringing you stuff. I see Meet Raj in here. Maybe it was just him commenting, but maybe there's a couple more. Shout out. I know we like the Edgeful data.
Typing in a tweet here real fast.
Tapping in a tweet. Yeah, no, do your
I
thing.
would show it to you, but I'm in the actual I'm in the X like desktop app instead of the tab, so I would just show you guys what I'm typing out. But you can check that; it's going to be on the Wolf Financial page here in a second.
Wait, what is it going to? Oh, for that.
Bearish outside day. When we gap down below
Must be on the Wolf trading. I guess it really does fit in Wolf trading.
Probably fits Wolf trading a little bit better.
Can you maybe you
I will have
quote
to talk
retweet it
about
from
that.
Wolf? Maybe you quote retweet it from Wolf Finance. Can you do that instead?
We'll
will
have to
work.
talk about that.
No, trust me, you can do it.
Well, I've already got all the screenshots in here. I'm gonna lose them.
All right, do it.
We'll do it on Thursday. We'll do it on Thursday.
Yeah, just quote retweet.
When we gap down below the previous day's range, we immediately go check the Edgeful data.
Right, damn.
Yep.
Like on my screen's moving higher, but why isn't Maple in this Tradeify thing?
I don't know. I don't know how much he does with Tradeify, or if he's reached out and talked to Brad and them much. Reverse. SPY has a 69% chance of reversing to backtest the previous day's range, giving us a nice directional trade up, then a solid rejection point for a short entry. Check out the illustrations below. Post. How many of you guys in the chat have tried Edgeful? Oh, do you guys have a code for Edge? So here's one of the cool things I like about Edgeful. They don't do like like pricing tiers and discounts, all that stuff. They do have like an algo thing that's separate or whatever, but they don't do all these like pricing tiers and like trade like trading view, for example. Trading view has like 27 different levels of trading and how many indicators you can get and all your data, live data, blah blah blah. Edge was like, hey, one price, one package, you get it all. You can get 7 days free, and I can drop a link. I'll drop a link for you. If you use this link, you will get like you have to put in your payment information, all that stuff, but then at that point you get it won't charge you for the first 7 days. I would recommend trying it for the first month. It's hard to learn anything, so 7 days free trial is what, a 5-day, basically 5 trading days. I think it takes at least a month to figure something out. But I just dropped that in the YouTube chat for everyone right there. And I'll put it underneath that post that I just put on the little financial account as well. Let me find that link. There it is. Okay, post. Boom. We'll get that up on the Wolf Trading account as well. But I would say it's like 49 bucks or whatever. Hopefully, Edgeful helps you make that back in one trade. But either way, what I say is, if you're gonna try something new, give it a month, give it some more time. 5 days. You can't learn anything in 5 days, especially like strategy and all that stuff. But almost all these indicators that you see me put up on my chart here, and there's a ton more that I don't even have turned on right now, but most of these that I flip on and off, they're Edgeful indicators. And there is basically a, what do you call it? Boy, we were rejecting hard on the CMA9. There's like a data report that goes with almost all of them too. So not only do you have like the nice visuals on your chart, but you can go look at the actual data and stats off of it. We can always dive into that more. Today was a little bit more hectic from a price action standpoint, but that's where we are. All right, guys, I have a couple minutes here, and I have to open up the Tesla deep dive space. Make sure if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. We are going to be live again in about an hour and a half, 2 hours for the afternoon as we finally break. Let's see if, oh, beautiful. I'm out of NQ completely, but I'm in the CS trade still, and I'm really looking forward to hit like this 621. And then see if it can crater below that or not. We'll see what happens. But 6,800 being lost on SPX, I think, is going to be big trouble. But anyways, I do have to close this one out so I can go get ready for the Tesla space. We could pin at 6,800. That would be very interesting for it. So we'll see you guys right here, same place this afternoon. If you have that bell on, you'll get the notification whenever we go live. It'll either be in an hour and a half or 2 hours, somewhere in there. Maybe a little bit sooner, depending. But whole crew will be on. We'll have some futures traders coming on at 3, so it'll be a good afternoon stream. A lot of great information, live trading, all of that stuff. And with that, I'm going to close this down. Great morning. Great stream. Hope everyone had a good morning. Sorry, I'm just watching this. All right. I'll catch you guys this afternoon. I'll be back on. It's just a matter of I got to run this other space, and then we'll get the whole crew on here. It'll be over on Wolf Trading. And of course, like I was saying, if you want to start trading futures, or if you are trading futures, get the best discount code Wolf. That's Tradeify. Where else? Tradeify. I think Alpha Futures, Elite Trader Funding, Top One, Apex. We're going to add some more. We're going to get a lot more prop firms on there. So whichever prop firm you prefer, we'll get you the best code with code Wolf. Appreciate you guys. FE3, Jahan, Outer Element, Forbes, Skylar, KB, Nancy, everyone. Been hanging out here till the end. Catch you guys then.